the asphalt coming in. This is just milled asphalt. It's going to go from there to the new garage. Awesome. That's great. Welcome back to 10 Foot Customs. And in the end of the last episode you saw, the building was up. And for me, it was 5 minutes ago that I talked to you about getting the asphalt millings. This is just what they grind up off the roads here. This company gets them and then they repurpose them and they'll sell them to me very cheaply. 1 ton of this costs 13 bucks. So this 10 tons cost me $240 delivered here. And for what I needed to do right now, this is going to be perfect. I'm just going to start shoveling into the wheelbarrow and just start getting it mounted up in front of the doorway. I've got 2x4s that I got some cheap 2x4s that I'm going to sandwich together to make a big beam as like a threshold for right now till the concrete gets in, but that way the millings don't go that way and the dirt doesn't come out, and it'll keep a barrier for water to keep out of it. So we'll get that done as well, but I just need to start getting something that I can walk on. It's not mud. So start wheelbarrowing dirt or asphalt that way. Now they've gotten a little bit of this stuff up in here, I got some of the cheapest 2x4s I had. Some of it's called lumber, which means it's warped or whatever. I'm gonna stack 4 2x4s together at 2 inches below the surface, because that's where my concrete's gonna go. And I'm gonna then pack asphalt up to the top of the 2x4s and bring dirt in to the back side of that just for right now, so that it's a smooth transition getting in. So we need to make, this should be 9 feet if I did it right. That's exactly 9 feet. So I'm gonna go cut 4 of those 2x4s at 9 feet, screw them all together into a big chunk, and set it down here, try to get it kind of level, and then bring in some more of the asphalt. So why I'm trying to get this threshold in and I need to block in down there as well is because, well, there he is. I've already got a pair of robins looking at this place like looks like a great home. And yeah, Mr. Robin, you gotta go out, buddy. Okay, I'm gonna come this way so you can get out. I'm 100% an animal lover, but I don't want you living in my garage. So yeah, you gotta go out. Go down. Down is your way out. I'm gonna close that door. Well, we're gonna have to let him do his thing. Hopefully he'll fly out while I'm still working, because his significant other is outside waiting for him. So I'm sure he'll find his way out if I let him. Well, like I said, you can't live in here. This is my place. Yeah, I'll let him get out. There's his significant other right there. Or she or he, I don't know which one's which. Didn't take long for them to think that this garage is a great place to make a nest, which I agree, but sorry, you can't have it. Guy just dropped off the second load of millings. So between these two piles, I'm thinking I should have enough to make a decent driveway. All these rocks I've been collecting are going to go along the edge of it to keep them all from falling into the low part of the yard. So that is the plan. This threshold piece is in enough that I can bring all my millings right up to that edge, and that'll be it. So that's what I'm going to continue doing. I'll bring you in when I've gotten a little bit more of that done. It's about 1:30. I'm going to go get some food. Got about half the asphalt moved. I'll figure out my line on this side. When I get back, I'll just kind of throw gravel or the asphalt out, give me a line. This side here is going to follow this, and I went around the door. That way the doorway walking in for right now is not in a puddle. It's time consuming, a lot of work, but we're getting there. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't have this moved by the end of the day and have what looks to be a driveway up to here. So I'm gonna go get some lunch and then I'll come back out. It is the next day, and because by the time I got done moving all this gravel, number one, I was exhausted, and number two, it was dark, so there really wasn't much left to see. But I can show you what we did. We actually moved some of these big rocks as well. The one over here I'll show you, we couldn't move, so it may just stay there forever. But show you what we got done here. So we ended up moving all this crushed asphalt, gravel, whatever, up here. I kind of left a little swoop here just to be aesthetically pleasing. There's going to be flower beds next to this or some kind of landscaping here anyway, so it's okay if it's got a little bit of a swoop to it. Again, this rock here, we tried to budge and it wouldn't move. So again, it may live there forever. We'll just put plants around it and it'll be fine. These rocks over here, we did get to move. We used a dolly for some of the bigger ones because they weigh a ton. And so that'll be, again, there'll be a flower bed. We're planning as a landscape along this edge up until the corner of the garage here. Maybe we'll landscape along the edge if it was a small flower bed with like hostas or something like that, very, very low maintenance plants. But yeah, flower bed in here, some grasses. I have some sandstone that's gonna go in there, some big sidewalk slabs of sandstone, and I have some plans for what's gonna go there. But this is not permanent. This is going to be just temporary. I have a feeling a lot of this, the ground is still really wet. A lot of this is going to settle and pack in. So that's fine if I lose any of this. This was cheap. The 2 truckloads of this was less than $500 for the 20-ton. So whatever I lose in here, I'm fine. When I do the concrete or wherever we do the final, this will just be the base for it. And that's what I'm planning for. I got Ruby in there. It was only fitting that she'd be one of the first people in there. She kind of sank because it's still kind of wet. I think I can get her back out, but she's not all the way back against the wall, but she's close. But had to get her in there to see how she looked inside the garage. So, but yeah, that was making us access to the garage. Man, that sun feels good. It's cold, but that sun feels good. And there'll be Riverstone or something in here, because eventually you're going to be able to drive between the old garage and the new garage. So this will all be Riverstone, so that we can actually drive and then pull into that side garage over there. As I was shoveling out all of this asphalt, the irony dawned on me as I'm finding chunks of yellow striping from the road that using an old road to make the new road to my shop is kind of cool. And I don't know, as dumb as that sounds, I think it was kind of cool that this is old road becoming the new road to my shop for right now. That will be all for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope everybody has a great week.